Hi everyone and welcome to our video tutorial today on the Wild Energy and NewBook integration. Wild Energy provides a smart automated metering solution for campgrounds and will essentially allow you to upload live meter readings directly from your Wild Energy meters directly into your NewBook system. This integration is an amazing solution that will ultimately save you precious time and will allow you to streamline your business processes. If you'd like to know more about the Wild Energy integration and would like to get started with the onboarding process, please reach out to our training and support team. Once your property is licensed for Wild Energy and you've completed the onboarding process with the Wild Energy team, you'll then be able to establish a connection with a NewBook and complete the mapping between the two systems. This tutorial will demonstrate how easy it is for us to complete this process so that you can start uploading meter readings directly from your Wild Energy meters. First step we need to follow is open up our main menu search in the top left corner and locate our Setup Integration page. Once we've clicked on this, you'll then see a list of all the different integrations that are available and they'll be grouped by the type of integration they are. Simply locate the Wild Energy integration, and once you've selected this, it will load the page where we are able to establish what your property ID is. When you complete the onboarding process with Wild Energy, they will provide you with the property ID that you need to enter here. Once we place that in and select Save, it will then reload the page and upload a list of the site mapping table that we have available. This will include a column which shows the NewBook sites that we have set up within the NewBook system, and a separate column where we need to connect the serial numbers for each Wild Energy site. Please note that any sites that do not currently have a Wild Energy meter will simply need to be left as unmapped. You can always head back into this page in the future and map them if they do end up having a meter installed down the track. Once you have appropriately mapped all of the NewBook sites to the Wild Energy serial numbers, you'll then select Save. We'll then see a green success message indicating that the connection between NewBook and Wild Energy has been successfully generated. Once the above has been done, you'll also need to ensure that you have set up the different types of reads that you process at your property, and also enable which sites need to be activated within NewBook for these actual readings. For further information on how to enable this, please refer to our video tutorial on meter readings within our knowledge base. Alternatively, reach out to our training and support team for some additional information. Now that we've successfully connected our integration to Wild Energy and we've activated our metering types and sites for reads, we can now start checking guests in. In turn, what that will do is activate the meter on the Wild Energy side. And this will allow us to start importing reads and then charging them off to the guests when we choose to process the accounts. As an example, if we head to our today's summary, I'm going to pop into my due for arrival list here where I have a John Doe ready to check in. When I click on the check-in icon on the right and confirm his check-in, what we will see in the top is a success message indicating that the meter has successfully been switched on for John Doe's booking from the 29th of August until the 30th. The exact same process will occur when we check a booking out. As an example, if we head to our today's summary and pop into our departure list, we can see we have Jane due to leave today. When we check her booking out and confirm that within the system in the top right, it will then ensure that it switches off her meter in the top. When it comes to actually charging or billing our guests for the actual consumption or usage of the electricity during their stay, we have two main ways that we can do this. The first way I'd like to show you is via our meter reading sheet. When I head over to my main menu search and open my meter reading sheet here, what it will do is give us a full list for all of our sites or cabins that we've got set up with our Wild Energy reads. We can see any guests that are staying on those sites currently, the last date of their read and the value of this, and then there is the option within here for the current value. Now, when you're connected to Wild Energy, all we need to do is click the Get Wild Energy Reading button in the top right, and that will automatically pull it through from the current meter. So we'll click here, and we can see that NewBook has imported the current value, tells us how much they've used and what the actual cost of that usage is. Now, all we need to do to bill this off to the guest is then select our Process Accounts button, and that will generate the charge on Jane Doe's booking client account. Before processing, if you would also like to issue an invoice and potentially email that off to the guest for payment,